All right, man. Yo, I'm glad to be back. Happy to be back. Hopefully, y'all are having a great day. Welcome back to the galaxy. Welcome back to the channel. Just make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video. But mainly, like literally, the most important thing for me is just commenting. Just leave a comment. The video was great, or whatever your opinions are based on the video. Just let me know. But man, I missed y'all so much. Sorry last week. I'm trying to think what I was doing, but I was doing something. Oh, last week what happened was I actually wasn't doing nothing, but what happened was I was so sleepy. So I like that whole week I was working and everything, and I was doing all this ripping and running, and I had to just get some sleep, man. So I ended up just getting some sleep that was well needed. So that's what happened last week. But also last week, which I missed because I didn't get a chance to tell y'all, I had this rental car because my car was getting fixed, and then because my car was getting fixed on a Friday, they closed, and then they closed on, oh no, it was a Saturday, so they was closed on Saturday, Sunday, and then I had to come Monday to get it back. And then what happened was I went to work. After I went to work, I ended up anyway, they kept my car, so they gave me a rental car. They gave me the rental car. It was like a 2021 Toyota 4Runner. It was amazing. I never had a car, or at least known of a car, where you could press. You know how the window buttons are on the side of the door. They had a window button like kind of in the middle of in the middle of the car, like by the armrest and stuff, where you pressed it and it rolls the back window down like it's a side window. It was the craziest thing. It was super cool. I thought it was great. And then it was just so cool to sit up high. Like, I got a little Toyota Corolla, so I sit low. But this car I had, it was sitting up high. I was like, yo, that's amazing. So I was really happy, really grateful for that for sure. But not that grateful that these people charge me for gas. But I guess some people thought that was normal. I was telling people around, like, yo, they charge me for gas. Like, yeah, you're supposed to fill it up. I'm like, they didn't tell me to fill it up. I'm just saying. They didn't say anything but take care of the car. They never said fill it up. And I was like sorry because they kind of automatically took out $60 from my bank account, and I was not expecting that at all. And I kind of really needed that $60, but at the end of the day, everything worked out great. But yeah, that's happening. Also, what happened kind of this week, but last week I guess really. So I go to work and everything is cool until I think after Wednesday. I want to say, yeah, I think it was after Wednesday. I get a phone call from my recruiter of the like temp service that I was working with. They hit me up and say, yeah, they're gonna end your assignment. They say you get there late, which I do. Now, originally it's debatable, right? I'm not there super late, like, oh, they say be there at, I don't know, like 9 and I get there at 10 or something like that. It was just like, okay, I was supposed to be there at 8. I ended up getting there like 8:06, maybe 8:10, right? 8:15 at usually the max, 8:15. But the main was probably around 8:08, 8:10, right? Those were the main two times I'll get there, and I was supposed to be there at 8, right? And to me, the thing was, it wasn't like they couldn't operate without me. All I was doing was literally scanning papers, bro. That's all I was doing. All I do was take some papers, put it in the scanner, put it in the computer, and that was it, right? That was really it. And it was like, okay, I'm 10 minutes late doing this. What would happen if I got there and I went to the bathroom for 10 minutes? And then if it's time for it's 8:05 or 8:03 and I get there, what did I miss in the 5 to 3 minutes that I was just not there? And plus, don't think it's not like I was just sitting there. I basically would only be late because the highway I was coming from, I had to get on one highway to get on another highway. The highway was so busy with the morning traffic. Now, granted, you'd be like, well, the smart thing to do would be to leave early, and that's debatable. I could have left early, but then it's like, okay, this is a job paying me basically about minimum wage. Why would I really put in that much effort to get there? Like, I just didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like it. And again, the main thing was because I didn't feel like it, and the only reason I really was late because like I didn't have to wait the extra 10 minutes for traffic. I would definitely be there at 8 o'clock because I leave here like 7:30. So I was even here like 7:30 in the morning, and my place was like roughly 15, 17 minutes away from me, right? So 7:30, you got a whole 30 minutes. 15 of the 30 minutes should be driving, all right? No, right? That 7:30, that 15 minutes that I should have been there at like 7:50 ish. It didn't work out because I got traffic. So the traffic be there, be bumper to bumper. sometimes stand still. It was so weird. 2 days, I remember it because I only worked there for like 3-4 weeks, right? The 2 days. I don't know what it was. It was the weirdest feeling. 2 of those days, nobody was on the highway. I mean, after a week, it was like the last 2 weeks too. It was the last 2 weeks that them let me go over there. It was like, okay, week 1, busy. I learned another. Okay, week 2, okay, same thing. Week 3, something happened. Nobody was on the highway. I literally was cruising to work that day. I said, it wasn't no traffic. It wasn't nothing. I was like, am I supposed to be at work right now? It was crazy. It was the weirdest feeling. Because it was like, it was literally nobody was on the highway for real. Like, I'm like, bro, I didn't leave early. I didn't leave late. This is normal time. Nobody's here. I don't know what happened that day. Everybody in their mama was running late. Everybody in their mama was early. Everybody in their mama called off. I don't know, but that was the weirdest day ever. It didn't happen again a second time. But anyway, that's what's happening. That's up to date on my life right now. So, I guess right now. So I'm looking for jobs, right? Me recording this is July 3rd, so tomorrow 4th of July. So shout out to America if you all for that or whatever like that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. So right now I'm looking for a job. The temp service I was with, they don't have any more jobs available for me. The only job they have for me is another job that I had to get let go of for basically kind of the same reasons. And then this job, they just let me go. So they said they don't have nothing else for me right now. But luckily, I went to the library, went to some other temp services. They had an office job. So this one is super great, and it pays more, and it's in a more, like, I love a nice environment. I love, like, basically rich neighborhoods. This is in a rich neighborhood, right? It's in a rich neighborhood, rich part of town, and it's closer to my house. I think it's about only like 3 minutes closer, but it's close to my house. So, but because I feel better about this, and one, they paying more. But right, I'm thinking that was a good job until this weekend. Yesterday, I'm talking to like one of these OGs at the gym. I'm talking to him. I'm like, yeah, da da da. Let go. They let me go to my job. I'm looking for a new job. He's like, man, that's so crazy. And I'm telling him like, yo, to be honest, at this point, I'm just trying to really look for like one of these work from home jobs, maybe a hybrid position. Personally, for me, I'm looking for a hybrid position because I want a little bit of the both, right? I want a little bit of, I got to get ready, get that morning going. Then it's like, I get to stay at home. You know what I'm saying? But this was different because, anyway, yeah, that's what I want, hybrid. But he was telling me like, dang, that's so crazy. I get offers to work from home all the time. I'm not qualified or nothing. I'm like, bro, how you getting these jobs? He's like, they just be emailed to me. I'm like, that's a little fishy, right? Because, emails are definitely not the best, but it's possible. You never know. You could actually get a good job from an email. I think it's possible. It's just really debatable on how the email looks. But he was like, yeah, they be offering me, $30, $25 an hour. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. So he got my number down. He said if he come across one, he gonna try to text it to me or whatever the case and let me know about it. I'm like, all right, bet, cool, do that. That'd be awesome. So I'm really hoping that works out great. But I think he went out of town this weekend anyway. So he was going out of town. Today is Sunday. So yesterday he was saying he was going out of town. But I don't think he was going out of town. Just like I think he was like he's going to Cleveland or something like that. I don't know. But anyway. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Of course, I'm going to look for some stuff myself tomorrow because I have nothing to do and everybody is closed for 4th of July, so it'll just be a day at home. And then, yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that.
Call from Summer Simone Harvard Rose.